The last point today is that unbelief minimizes the need for prayer. In verse 28, and when he had come into the house, his disciples asked him privately, "Why could we not cast it out?" So he said to them, "This kind can come out by nothing but prayer and fasting." So there's a misinterpretation here. People think that there's a kind of demon that can only be cast out by prayer and fasting. But if that's the case, then why was Jesus disappointed with them in the first place? Jesus believed, Jesus knew that they had the authority, that they could have cast the demon out. So if that's the case, then why would Jesus be so disappointed with them? You see, Luke 9:1 again, Jesus gave them the authority. Then he called his 12 disciples together and gave them power and authority over what? All demons. All demons, and to cure diseases. Yes, there are principalities that are high-ranking principalities, the Prince of Persia, the Prince of America, the Prince of Washington, D.C. That's why a lot of demonic activities happen in D.C. There are demonic forces in the heavenly realms. This is not our scope here. This is beyond our scope, but demons, the lower-ranking demons here. You see, the demon was not cast out because of God's fault. It is not the fault of God. The disciples have already been given full authority. It is not the fault of the child's father that he did not believe. Actually, he said, "I do believe, but help me, Jesus, in my unbelief." We believe that there's a level of faith that the father has in bringing the child to Jesus. It is the disciples' fault that they did not pray enough and fast. You see, it takes faith to come to God every day in prayer, to acknowledge that we need Him. Prayer is a weapon of our warfare. Amen? And fasting is a powerful weapon too. When we subdue our natural inclinations and desires, when we get over our hunger, when we prevail over the needs of our body to be filled spiritually, that is when we become most powerful. That is when our ears are wide open to hear from God. And so prayer and fasting actually builds our faith. Prayer and fasting builds our faith, but then unbelief keeps us from praying and from fasting.